A virtue is a good habit, right? A good super habit. A vice is a bad habit. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to jump from one to the other. If you are ungrateful, it's not realistic to expect to become grateful overnight. And in fact, the ancients, from Aristotle onwards, taught us that there are two intermediate steps that you typically have to pass through. From a vice or a bad habit, you pass through what they called incontinence, continence, and then virtue, where you're sort of weakly incapable of doing the thing, and then you are capable, but it's a struggle, and then you're virtuous. The problem with those words is they mean something very different today. I have chosen some other words. There's actually a very helpful four-part structure for growth in any skill that I think we can apply to virtues as well, and this is it. So at the level of a bad habit or a vice, we are unconsciously incompetent. So let's say I'm deeply ungrateful. I'm not even aware that I'm ungrateful. At some point, I become aware, either by observing others and going, what are they doing? Or somebody says to me, you're an ungrateful SOB. You know what that means? Now I want to become grateful, and I reach the level of conscious incompetence, which means I know how incompetent I am. I know that I'm ungrateful. I'm trying to be grateful, but I usually fail. But if I keep persevering, I keep practicing, then I get to the level of conscious competence. Okay, now I have this virtue. I have this habit of gratitude, but it's still a struggle. I have to remind myself. I have to put an effort into it to be grateful. But if I keep doing that, eventually I get to the level of unconscious competence, where gratitude is now a habit. It's part of me. And it's literally part of me, because we know neurologically, when you develop a habit, a new pathway is formed in your brain. You are now grateful, and you don't even have to think about gratitude. We call it second nature. You just are a grateful person. And you do it without effort. In fact, you can reckon the marks of unconscious competence, the marks of true virtue, are you do something promptly, happily, and with excellence. So you just always grateful, or always courageous, or always orderly. These become part of you.